I've had the pleasure of growing up in Australia since I was born, and as a result, and us being so geographically isolated, our industry is, yes, very important, but when it comes to Australian carriers, we don't have all that many. It means that the focus is heightened on the existing companies inside the country, and that means Australian flag carrier Qantas is always of massive importance. What this results in is every new aircraft and every aircraft retirement being incredibly symbolic in the upbringing of many and their love for aviation. So as Qantas is inching closer and closer to the renewal of its narrow-body operations, it begins to say goodbye to an icon of the skies and a fundamental aircraft that was part of my upbringing and many others, that being the first Boeing 717 departing for good. The first registered 717 will depart officially in June, and gradually they'll be continuing to be phased out from the Qantas Link operations. A decision to say goodbye to the 717 comes as the aircraft gets on in terms of its overall age, and the Qantas Group undergoes a significant fleet renewal. That fleet renewal I speak of, and have covered here pretty extensively on the channel, doesn't just stick to narrow-body operations. While the focus today, it stretches also to its wide-body fleet, with more 787s arriving, and soon the A350 series joining to complete Project Sunrise flights. For the 717 replacement, it's the Airbus A220 that has been selected, and for multiple decades, the 717 has flown within Australia and played a pivotal role in transporting people right around the country. As a result of this, it has definitely earned the title of a workhorse and an icon of the Australian skies, and for many will be sorely missed once it departs for good. 29 Airbus A220s will replace the 717s, with the first Airbus A220 arriving towards the back end of 2023, which is this calendar year. Labelled by Qantas as the end of an era, they'll be continuing to celebrate the life of the 717 until the last one departs the group. While part of the journey is the end for any aircraft, the departing 717s will ultimately allow for a more efficient aircraft to join the operations that not only has a larger range capacity, but also brings more capacity inside in terms of passengers carried. As such, new route possibilities will be opened up for the group that simply weren't possible with the 717. So yes, the departure of the 717 is going to be incredibly sad for myself, Australians and aviation enthusiasts alike, even for those within the Qantas group, but the arrival of the A220 also brings the start of a new era, especially for Qantas Link operations. If you have any thoughts, let me know down below, and if you're either in Australia or planning to travel, make sure you stop off at an airport where the 717 is still operating, and try and get a picture or video just for pure memories, because we are reaching that point where iconic aircraft like these are slowly but surely disappearing from the skies. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.